Hello and welcome to The Loop. I'm Matt Bruding.
And I'm Erin McBride. Kids are going back to school, and that means you'll soon be seeing more buses on Ohio roads. And kids walking and biking to and from school.
ODOT is working to make getting to and from school safer through our annual Safe Routes to Schools program. This helps to build sidewalks and fund educational programs to encourage students to walk or bike to school safely.
During the past 5 years, there have been nearly 3,000 crashes involving pedestrians under the age of 18 in Ohio. This resulted in 78 young pedestrian deaths, including 14 killed last year. Please pay extra attention in and around school zones.
Ohio and Kentucky have submitted a second grant application for the Brent Spence Bridge Corridor project in southwest Ohio. Just like the first application back in May, the states are asking the federal government for $1.66 billion. The nearly $3 billion project will construct a companion bridge to the existing Brent Spence Bridge and make major improvements to an 8-mile corridor of I-71 and I-75 through northern Kentucky and Cincinnati.
Drive Ohio is looking for 400 volunteers to test and gather data for connected infrastructure. Volunteers will have onboard units installed in their vehicles that sit on the dashboard.
These units will display information to help alert drivers to traffic hazards, emergency vehicles, or pedestrians. Several fleet vehicles within the city of Marysville, including school buses, have already been outfitted with this new technology.
Drive Ohio is also advancing technology in the air. Our Who Knew Guru explains.
Once again, Ohio is first when it comes to aviation innovation. Now with me is Drive Ohio Executive Director, Preeti Chowdhury. What's up?
Thanks. Good to be here.
Yeah, thanks for being here. It's pretty exciting stuff, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so Drive Ohio just released the nation's first advanced air mobility framework, which focuses on how next generation technologies can move people and cargo between places, not usually served by surface transportation or existing aviation. So now, tell us more about this awesome and exciting sort of opportunity to be on the cutting edge.
Absolutely. I think this really could be a game changer for not only the transportation network and the whole ecosystem of all of our mobility options, but also the economy for Ohioans. So we've been working with our friends at NASA, at the U.S. Air Force, Jobs Ohio, and the city of Springfield to begin a framework around scaling advanced air mobility transportation solutions here in the state of Ohio. This is part of a large conversation we have at Drive Ohio focused on the 21st century mobility economy.
Wow. Truly amazing. And so tell us more about like the 3 areas and use cases that we're working on right now.
Absolutely. So I'll touch on 3 use cases that we're considering in the framework. The first is emergency services. We're looking at using advanced air mobility vehicles to facilitate the movement of equipment and people from hospital to hospital, emergency medical evacuations, organ delivery, and even search and rescue operations. The second use case is cargo and freight delivery. So that's looking at heavy cargo, freight, small packages, and the movement of even on-demand delivery. So that really kind of opens up opportunities for transportation logistics industries and e-commerce industries. So that's huge for Ohio's economy as well. The third use case I'll mention is regional air mobility. So that is really dealing with regularly scheduled or on-demand transportation between cities that are about 50 to 75 miles apart. A lot of studies that we've looked at found that moving folks from city center to city center or rural area to city center can use these aircraft and save a lot of time. So there's some significant potential there as well.
Wow, I cannot wait. Thank you so much, Preeti. You know, the Air Mobility Framework is just another example of how Ohio is leading the nation in the advancement of aerospace technology and infrastructure.
Who knew?
Thanks a lot, Dave. Well, get more ODOT news online at transportation.ohio.gov. Follow us on social media and keep sending those great story ideas and feedback to loop@dot.ohio.gov.